All right, moving right along. We're going to go into Vermont. Another reason why these vaccine passports can't be done is this type of garbage right here. Vermont makes race-based vaccine distributions. If you're white, you can't get a vaccine in Vermont unless you're married to somebody that's not white or a child of somebody that's not white. So if you require vaccine passports to do stuff in society, but don't allow white people to get vaccines, then white people can't shop and stuff in society. And now you've segregated society, and white people are pretty much being treated like black people were. I'm not getting rid of one form of slavery just to turn into another form of slavery. You could right off with that garbage. But anyway, let's get into this. So I'm not talking about this because we were talking about race-based vaccine distributions. Some of you told me that would never happen, but boom, it's already happened here. And let's get into this news article because it's just ridiculous, and we really gotta stop with this type of shit, right? Vermont Governor Phil Scott. Stop dismissing that. Stop telling me that crap. But slammed by critics for ex-giant for race-based schedule. Yeah, race-based vaccine schedule, right? That Vermont's governor opened up his state's COVID-19 vaccination eligibility this week to those who identify as Black, Indigenous, and persons of color, prompting some critics, including the former New York Giants linebacker, to tackle the move as racist. It is fucking racist. Governor Phil Scott tweeted Thursday that if you or anyone in your household identifies as Black, Indigenous, or person of color, BIPOC, including anyone with Abenaki or other First Nations heritage, all household members who are 16 or older can sign up to get a vaccine. The state won't open up vaccinations appointments for everyone until April 19th. It is allowing anyone 16 and older, regardless of race, to get the shot now if they have a high-risk health condition. Some labeled the Republicans' governor decision illegal and stupid and discriminatory. It is illegal, stupid, and discriminatory. Ex-giant Brian Kell weighed in Friday, tweeting from a verified account at the governor. Racial discrimination is back on the menu. Kell, 36, a Brigham Young University graduate, played for the Giants in 2008-2009 seasons. You are a racist and a bigot, another critic railed on Twitter. He is a racist and a bigot. So 45-year-old white cancer victims can't get a vaccine, but otherwise healthy teenage people of color can get it. Kathleen Pudholm O'Brien, a Republican state representative in neighboring New Hampshire, tweeted Saturday, and it's true. Thanks for clarifying. Why does somebody that is not at risk allowed to get it simply because they're Black, but somebody that is at risk can't get it because they're simply white? This is retarded. It's racist, retarded garbage. Thanks for clarifying the actual definition of racism, tweeted Tommy. Discovery Institute researcher Christopher Ofo told Fox News the Vermont program of racially separated standards, which denies medical services to specific racial groups, is a flagrant violation of the 14th Amendment. It is. It's a fucking constitutional. They don't care about that, though. Ina Stepman, a senior policy analyst at the Independent Women's Forum, called the move appalling and a betrayal of the promise of America. It is. I'm glad everybody's calling this out. Vermont COVID-19 Webs reportedly said the state is seeking to address the significant disparities in the rates of COVID-19 infection, hospitalization, and death among Vermonters who are Black, Indigenous, and people of color. I mean, if they're at high risk, they can go get it. It's not like, okay, so if African Americans or people of color are at a high risk no matter what, it's not bad that they can go get it, but why can't white people that are at risk go get it too? Everyone that is at risk should be able to go get the fucking thing if they want the fucking thing. I'm just fucking saying. This is common fucking sense, people. Common fucking sense. And I'm supposed to be the anti-vaccination person here. What the... We also have to remember the Tuskegee experiments. Do you want Black people to fucking test this? Because of that long-term efficacy study thing I was talking about? I don't fucking know. I can't fucking tell. But this is racist garbage. Absolute racist garbage. And you wonder why people don't want to take this. If the disease was as deadly as people said it was or whatnot, people would be lining up to take this fucking thing. Lining the fuck up. They're not. That's why you have to you should just take the shot, and they have to do all these stupid things online and to try and get people to do it. If people were getting sick and dropping and dying at the rate that the government's telling you they are, people would be freaking out and lining up to get the shot. They're not, because it's not happening. They're lying to you. They're lying to us all. I mean, the disease is real. I mean, there are some people out there that think it's fake, but I'm not going to say it's fake because that's garbage. But we got to be intelligent about how we do this, because we're bringing back racism, we're bringing back segregation, we're bringing back all the garbage that America was supposed to stand against. We're violating people's constitutional rights on a daily. The government's overstepping its authority, and it's failing to do its fucking three main jobs, and it's ridiculous. If this is allowed to stand in Vermont, it's going to happen other places. It's going to spread. You guys told me that it would never be able to, nobody would ever be able to do it. They're just talking about it. They're just talking about they did it. So think about that when they're talking about putting you fuckers in a gulag and shit. They're not hiding anything. They're doing it all out in the open. They're coming after your guns and stuff. That's the things you do when you're about to do something fucked up. Or when you're doing stuff that's fucked up. And you can continue doing stuff that's fucked up. Because this is fucked up. It's 2021. And there shouldn't be race-based anything and anything. Black, white, yellow, or polka dotted. It should be merit-based. Facts-based, research-based. If 16-year-olds, regardless of age, race, sex, and creed, are not really at risk of dying from this disease, then they should not be eligible to get the vaccine over somebody that's older and at risk of dying from this disease simply because they're black, white, yellow, or polka dotted. That is fucking racism. It doesn't simply not become racism because it's against white people. Racism is fucking racism. And if you want to turn this into, let's be racist against white people, and because they deserve to be punished for what happened in the past, we can do that. But I'm taking up arms, and we're going to start this race war, and I'm going to stack some bodies. Do you really want that? Do you want us to start killing each other? Because that's where we're headed. I keep saying that. And I'll keep saying that until we're there, and I can't say that anymore because I have a rifle in my hand and I'm a stack of bodies because you people didn't listen. I'm just saying.